Okay, it's the champ here. Um, Coming to you from kind of a dark place. Well, maybe if I turn on the light, that might help. But I've been fighting a kidney stone, so not really a happy spot to be in. And I thought, kidney stones. I don't know. It's my first one. Not real excited about it. But it made me think about music, which a lot of things make me think about music. You wouldn't think kidney stone would be the impetus. So this is greatest stone tunes. Oh, kidney stone tunes. I remember Joe Jackson one time being interviewed about a music video, and he wasn't too happy about having a music video. It gave the public a certain view of a song, and then they had that song, that picture in their head. And, that was maybe not even his image of what the song was about. It was this video director's view of what the song was about. And it wasn't necessarily the listener's view of what the song about. And that's what he thought was most important, was the listener's view of the song, what the words meant to them, or the feeling of the song meant to them. And, it made me think about, okay, I got kidney stone. This sucks. It hurts. So will this change my perspective on some songs? And it did. It was like I was listening to Turn to Stone by ELO. And it had a little different turn for me on the song. So I thought, well, let's just do a bunch of songs that have something. I mean, some of these are as easy as just it has the word rock in it or something. But anyway, we'll see how this goes. All right. So I'm gonna do this in two parts. This is part one, and let's just start with this one. Earth, Wind, and Fire. In the Stone. So this is like let's get one with the stone, right? Let's get in the stone. And I always loved that tune. It was one that went back to drum corps days where a corps did it, and I was like, yeah, upbeat, fun, and I always loved Earth, Wind, and Fire. All Things Must Pass, George Harrison. Well, that's pretty self-evident, isn't it? What's going on? I'm like, let's have this pass. Let's get it going. But probably not what he thought of when he came up with the song. I don't know. Maybe George did. Maybe he was having a rough time that day. But another one that came to me was the Supremes, Holland Dozier Holland record. It has I'll Turn to Stone. And, I remember hearing this song, I'll Turn to Stone, at some point. A lot of times you'll listen to some band and you'll go, I want to hear more of that band. I think there's other songs on here that probably are good, And then you'll go through the whole collection. You go, no, Bill picked out the hits. Those were the hits. There wasn't anything else. But actually, In the Stone, I think was I'll Turn to Stone. I'll Turn to Stone on Holland Dozier Holland. I listened to that tune and went like, that should have been a hit. I liked it. Okay, well, here's where one that we would think would be here, right? The Rolling Stones, right? And this is Exiles on Main Street, and this has Tumbling Dice. And I felt Tumbling Dice is kind of the feeling, because I don't just have one stone, I've got two. There's another one on the other side that's coming down the pike. So I've got a couple of Tumbling Dice, and I think of this like the guy with the balls in his mouth, and contortionist things that they had on the cover here. And I kind of go, yeah, I feel that pain on that one. So that one worked for me. This is ELO's, like I was saying, Turn to Stone on this one. Just had a different feel to it for me all of a sudden, and it made me smile. And I hope some of these songs are making you smile, because even if you're doing something, going through some little pain, music can brighten your day, make you feel better about something, or give you a new perspective on something. So this is Journey. And on this one, I'm looking here. No, it's not Dead or Alive. Although some days I felt like that too. It's on Open Arms. Stone in Love. Yes, Stone in Love. So I'm kind of trying to get in love with my stone. There was a lot of songs I came to in my head too that I was like going, the Sandman by the Chordettes, or Enter the Sandman, right? Because a stone is like building all the time, right? And growing, and oh. And this is Paul Simon, and it has Love Me Like a Rock. And so I'm trying to love my rock. And this is more of the whole concept, right? Here we got the Rolling Stones, Hot Rocks. So I'm dealing with a couple of hot rocks. So that's why that one's in there. Then now we have the Doobie Brothers. And Rockin' Down the Highway. So that's part one of this Stones tunes. And I hope you found it a quick laugh. And I'll do another one of these. And hopefully we can come up with some more smiles. And also just give you, a new perspective. Whenever you're listening to a new record or old record, you might find there's a new way of listening to it, or a new way of imagining whatever the artist is singing about. That, oh man, that could be something else here. I could apply this to my life in another way. So, listen to music, enjoy the music, and champ out.